Stories are like a song. A simple tune struck by those who play their parts. Elders, they provide the bass line, a chord that is rung out since their birth. Most people are a melody, sweet, vital. Now some, a rare few, provide the dissonant chords that resolve to the satisfying harmonies. These are the tones that end one story and start the next. History, though, the story of the world? Well, that, my friends, is a symphony. And at the end of the day, there's a question you gotta ask yourself. Who or what is the maestro? Hello, and welcome back to Another Path. My name is Chase, and I remain your GM. Today, our heroes party. Thank you to our backers, Thomas, Tribal Lion, and Halfville for their support. If you like what you hear, consider donating to us at patreon.com/ghostlightmedia, and maybe try checking out some of the other shows on the network. And with that, sit back, relax, and enjoy your trip down another path.
I have a bit to continue.
To continue? We don't do continuation.
This is... there are extenuating circumstances, my good...
The full last name on the podcast?
The real name.
Bleep that out, Chase.
I will.
No, Justin, I have to continue a bit because it starts out slightly sad, but it's going to come up. I promise, okay? So bear with me for 1 second.
We're buckled in.
Oh, God.
All right. So I got laid off from my job.
Wah, wah.
Boo hits.
Kind of sucks. It's not great. We're figuring things out.
Do the goofy sound effects help or hurt?
I don't know. You can ask future Chase.
We'll check it in the edit.
When's last we spoke, you three fine gentlemen were giving me tips on what I should spend my fantasy football winnings on for winning my work fantasy football league.
Right.
Correct.
And we talked about like getting a trophy and putting it in my background and doing all of these things.
Mm-hmm.
But then I got laid off.
Boom, 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 wow.
So I just took the trophy.
Incredible.
I didn't know there was a fucking deer on it.
It's gotta...
There is.
Yeah.
Why the deer, though?
I think it's all they had.
What's the plaque say?
Like the plaque, it's called the Duke.
Oh.
The Duke.
I didn't understand. I didn't realize I was in the presence of the Duke.
The Duke. I assume the Duke is the deer.
I assume
Like
the
a
Duke
Duke.
is the deer as well.
I assume. This trophy is solid and heavy, but also really jank. So
I believe that.
Yeah.
a good fantasy football trophy. So I just wanted you guys to know that things have worked out, and you can watch. You can stare at the Duke for all
Yes,
of
the
our
Duke. The
recording.
Duke must stay there in perpetuity.
Ryan said, I'm fucking taking this.
Yeah, the Duke must stay there in perpetuity.
I won the Duke.
I won the Duke. I will give the Duke to whoever next year wins.
No,
Oh my goodness.
do not. If they
I will
ask
pass it on.
If they ask
but-
for it back, just send them a picture of the Duke blindfolded and ask for a ransom.
Got a gun to its head, yeah. Blindfold today's paper, the works.
So thanks for the good idea on keeping the trophy.
Thanks for the Duke, fuckheads.
Take a screenshot of this, print it out, and then put that.
And put that as my background.
There you go.
For all my future job interviews. The Duke, can you guys see the Duke? Is he in shot?
Yeah. Oh, yeah. No, he's perfect.
Okay.
Oh, the
Fantastic.
Duke is quite centered.
Good.
The Duke abides.
Damn it.
Ugh. You and your crew stand in a crowded, up until several hours ago, likely abandoned mansion. The lights have gone down, and one light on an impromptu stage of tables and barrels is lit. A group of people walk out, and someone screams into a microphone.
We are Cast Iron None!
And a chaos of music erupts from the stage. Billy, your host, waves you on outside so you can continue to talk. Right, so what I was saying is that Nyx is going up tonight for sure. He's actually around here somewhere, but God's above and below. I don't know where he actually ended up got to. So, I mean, he's definitely around. He'll be going up a little later. People will be gathering around for sure. You won't be able to miss it. But, no, go ahead, make yourself at home if you want to. I think some folks are playing a game in the other room. There's drinks out back in there, too. Have at it. You are given the run of this kind of dilapidated mansion.
Hey, so this is just a scouting mission, right? Like, we're not actually, like, making contact right now, yeah?
Who are you asking?
Just the crew.
I'm not really sure. I thought we were supposed to meet him tonight.
The Grand Commander runs her hands through her hair and just kind of has them locked behind her head. It's like, well, I mean, really, we could go either way. It would probably behoove us to go ahead and actually talk to this guy, make an initial contact, especially if a good first impression can be made. It ain't bad, but, I mean, also just kind of taking a temperature of the city. Like I said, I don't get out this way very often, so it's kind of nice just being back in it,
Cecil pops around the corner, bopping to the music, shuts the door behind him, and they have a drink already. I had no idea we'd get to see Nun tonight. This is the best.
Oh, you like Nun?
Love it. The original Nun was better, obviously.
They're a bit old
stuff
school
is still,
for me,
the
honestly.
newest stuff is not bad, but the OG, there's nothing like it. Thanks for the night off. See y'all later.
Wait, hold on, hang on, Cecil.
Cecil?
I do want to stop Cecil real quick and be like, hey, just in case we do end up meeting this fella, and I imagine, you're one of the more talkative among us, and I want you to keep your head on straight, so I'm going to do a little something. I'm going to take new spell Who Dis. I think similar to the Mind Sharpener, I have this little, sort of metallic needle on a thread, a metallic thread on a needle that's going to very quickly animate and weave something through Cecil's garments, around their shoulders, and you feel it. It's almost like a little bit of a weighted blanket feeling, where just kind of this heavy feeling on your shoulders. I'm gonna cast Intellect Fortress on Cecil.
Ooh, damn.
So this is concentration for up to an hour. Cecil, you have resistance on psychic damage and advantage on intelligence, wisdom, and charisma saving throws for the next hour.
Perfect for some mosh pitting.
Because I imagine if our soon-to-be acquaintance has any sort of similar abilities that you now do, my friend, then I think this will be mighty helpful.
This is going to be very helpful indeed. And the whole time Cecil's head has not stopped bopping.
If you're going back into the party, I'm going to keep an eye on you.
That sounds fine. We've got to find Nyx one way or another, right?
Yeah, I guess I'll scope out this game that's going on. I'm pretty good at games. I got a good head for them.
Yeah, maybe we should all split up.
I'm fine with that.
Find this Nyx.
If that's the case, then I'm gonna do a couple other things. I'm gonna prep a couple other spells. I'm gonna put on a pair of cool shades, and I cast See Invisibility on myself, and then I'm gonna give Arabin a little platinum ring on a chain, and say either wear this or just keep it in your pocket or something like that. And I'm gonna cast Warding Bond on Arabin. If we're within 60 feet of each other, Arabin, you'll get a +1 to your AC and saving throws, and you have resistance to all damage. Basically, damage is going to be split between the two of us.
Oh.
But I will ostensibly know if you're within 60 feet of me and you get hurt, because I'll get hurt too.
Yeah.
Or vice versa.
Rad as hell.
That really is.
So that's something I get for being a battlesmith. Normally it's a cleric spell. But, I'm going to cast those things. I'm going to stand up on Ignis so I can be at head height with the rest of the room. And I'm going to have him bully his way through the crowds on the way to the game room.
Okay.
And as
Excuse me, everyone. Pardon me. Out of my way. Pardon me.
right before we all break ranks, Cecil looks at everybody else and goes, right, should actually help. Yes, sorry, Harper, you're correct. Sorry, my brain's gotten away from me for a second here. This is a great idea, though. So we have a plan and we're ready for it. Katie, you've got this. Grand Commander, you're in.
Yeah.
Now remember, when you're moshing elbows out, head up, keep moving. Keep moving and you can do it. And I cast motivational speech.
Yeah! It's back! It's back! By gum, he's done it again!
There's always a Ryan. There's always a motivational speech.
Hey, it's a great spell. So 5 creatures that can hear me, so I'll pick the 3 of us, and I'll pick Katie and the Grand Commander. Everyone gains 5 temp HP. That will last for 1 hour. While you have this temp HP, you have advantage on wisdom saves.
Great.
Nice.
Dope.
So it kind of doubles up on Intellect Fortress, but there's no way to get this temp HP back. So once you get hit or it's gone, it's gone. But if you don't get hit or you don't use it, then you're good. Also, if you get into a fight and you lose that temp HP, you lose the advantage, but you lose the wisdom save advantage. But the next time you make an attack after you lose the temp, you have advantage.
Cool.
Oh.
Like, there's a lot of nice little things going on here.
With those 5 temp HP points, I currently have 69.
Nice!
I'm just over. Damn, I'm at 70.
Almost nice. Too nice.
Too nice.
I lean over to Arabin and I was like, I haven't seen Party Cecil in a while.
I haven't seen Party Cecil ever.
Last time I saw Party Cecil wasn't, oh gosh, which one was it? I think it was the 65th Fish Chili and Harvest Cook-Off. That was a good one.
We don't speak of that one, Harper.
Right, sure, all right.
You don't have to speak about it. You'll relive it tonight, Paper Pusher.
I can't hear you. The music's... Never mind. Come on,
I'm
Katie.
going to go keep an eye on them.
All right.
All right. If you'll direct your attention to the Discord, I've dropped a map of the first floor.
New map, who dis?
A little map
of the Ketterall Mansion.
Okay, my vibe has just changed drastically because, boy, I was excited for Goth Party, but then Chase gave us a map for Goth Party. Chase.
Which room has all of the teens smoking weed in it?
Investigation check.
This is the first floor. That's in the basement. It's always in the basement.
Oh, I rolled like trash on that. It's a 12.
The weed smell is strong. It's coming from upstairs, because that's the other place you go, is so that there's like an egress for the smoke.
Sure. Okay. I'm going to wherever our host pointed out that there was like a game going on. I want to scope that out.
All right, so that is going to be that front left room there. You walk in, and it looks like at one point this was a fairly well-appointed library, but the books are almost entirely gone. There are a few tables scattered around the room. A couple of them are playing like a card game, but there is one where they're just straight up playing beer pong.
Cool. Being of a diminutive stature, I've never been one for ale pong myself.
That's
but
fair.
I will. How many people roughly would you say are at this event, Chase?
Probably like 40.
Okay.
Like it's a hoppin' party.
Sure.
I was expecting like a 500-person rave.
I'm gonna scope out. I think I'm just gonna kind of get acquainted. I'm gonna like push into the room. I'll hop off of Ignis and just kind of watch, get a sense of things for now. I am kind of scoping around with see invisibility just to make sure like I don't see anything untoward happening. But if anything, I'll kind of take a closer look at that card game and maybe play a few hands just to make some connections.
Nothing out of the ordinary seems to be popping up in here. You know, everybody is having a good time. It's like I was saying, you know, it's mostly a younger set. You know, the average age of the building is probably like 24 to 27. And,
so I'm not pulling a how do you do fellow kids, but Cecil sure is.
Exactly. And you do get a couple of like inquisitive looks as you ride into the room on Ignis, but people after giving you a once over and realizing, oh, this is not a Church of Inspiration person, they really just let you be. You check out that card game, and it looks to be some kind of like regional variant on poker.
Cool.
After probably like 2 or 3 minutes of watching, somebody turns to you is like, yeah, you want to be dealt in there.
We playing for keeps?
Looks to the other ones like, haven't been, but we could.
Oh no, I'm just trying to take the temperature there, Fran. You're good. I'm complete utter rookie myself, so I just wanted to know how much I was prepared to lose. But I'll dive in.
All right, grab a seat.
I'm gonna generally assume with my +5 intelligence, I can roughly figure out the rules of this game pretty quickly.
Give me like a straight int roll just to see.
Oh my god, it's 3 cities today. It's gonna be it's gonna be an 8.
Ooh. You struggle a little bit. You're not sure if it's because the rules are complicated or these people have been playing for so long, they just forget to tell you important details of what's happening. But you are able to kind of ingratiate yourself as time moves on.
Crazy ass rules. What do you mean face cards subtract from your total? That don't make no sense.
It's just the way the game is played. I don't know what to say.
It's just we add them in up north.
Oh, you're from up north then?
Yeah, traveling. My folks moved down into this region recently, so sort of wanted to see the sights, get acquainted.
Oh, sure. Oh, that makes sense. You liking the city so far?
Yeah, it's great. Really impressive stuff.
How'd you end up here?
Well, word on the street, I heard about this Nyx character putting on a pretty crazy show, so I figured, hey, when in Yogan, do as the Yogans do.
No, he's a interesting fella. I've met him once or twice. Nice guy, just generally disinterested, though.
I feel like with the type of music that he peddles, like, that's kind of what I would expect.
Fair enough.
I mean, you got that lead. You ever seen My Alchemical Romance?
I mean, they stopped touring 20 years ago now, but
right. But like you've seen like the posters and stuff, and you got that one like Eric Coker fellow with the feathers over his eye like that, Justin's so mad at me right now.
Griffin, I'm so proud of you.
I'm on fire tonight. Generally affable sort. That's good to know.
Nah, Griff, you just gave me Flintlock's next haircut.
Yeah.
Maybe that is Flintlock.
It's Flintlock's dad.
Blunderbuss.
I was thinking it, but then you said it.
Gerard J.
Blunder Gus.
There it is.
Harper's not the social navigator, so I think I'm just gathering,
for sure,
basic conversational information.
Okay.
I'll play a few hands. I'll meet some of these folks. Oh, here's a question I'll ask. Nick's a solo artist, or he got a band, or what's the story there?
Typically plays with 1 or 2 backups, but they're not really consistent, I don't think. I've seen I think one of his old backup artists is floating around here somewhere too, but it mostly works solo. Just him and that loot.
Yeah. You think you'd point that fella, that old backup out for me? I'd love to. I lean in like I'm telling a little secret. And I go, I'd love to meet the guy, maybe get an introduction to Nyx. I've got this crazy idea for a sort of new type of instrument that I'd love to run by him.
All right. And looks down at Ignis and gives you a nod. It's like, yeah, I'll happily make that introduction if I see him again, for sure.
Yeah, appreciate that. Name's Harper, by the way.
I'm Riker.
Riker, it's a pleasure. Harper's going to invent the electric lute. Unless Chase has already invented it, in which case you can cut that out, Chase.
No, Griff, it just needs more cowbell.
It is Yarrow's Eve, so Don't Fear the Reaper would be a very appropriate song to play.
Correct. Correct. Cecil, you said you're dragging Katie into the mosh pit?
We're going into the mosh pit, and we're going, as we're going, Cecil is giving Katie a history lesson on all the music that has ever been incredible in the world.
Mm-hmm.
You don't understand. They're not as good as some of their old stuff, but, there always was the Alamosan Rejects. They were pretty good. They were pretty good. Now, they're no AC/DC, that's for sure. That they stand on their own, but
that one's the same.
The Alamosan Rejects were where at. They had it down. But, Katie, we might get Mage Against the Regime tonight. It would be amazing.
Oh my
Let's go!
God. Ryan, you have never made a better joke. Did you say Rage Against the Regime or Mage Against the Regime?
Mage Against the Regime.
Fucking incredible.
How long did you spend writing these?
Fucking incredible.
I have several more.
Oh my god, I gotta catch up.
I came prepared.
I was in a scene, I wasn't thinking about band names.
Listen, I thought that the band names bit was just going to be a one-off from last episode, and then Chase said, and I said, all right, let's go.
All right, doubling down. You got it.
Let's go.
Oh, Cecil, athletics check.
Oh, this will go great.
Yep.
You can't do that. He's 75 years old.
Actually, right before that happens, can we flash back for 1 second?
Sure.
So, there is one thing that Cecil would have actually done right before everybody would have left. Cecil makes a point of before everybody breaks, pulls out their pick a flute and goes through the motions of casting minor illusion on themselves.
Sure.
To basically de-age themselves. So it's Cecil, but 25.
Sure.
Cecil is actually using changeling powers.
Yeah.
Very good.
But it is making it appear as if they are casting magic.
Gotcha.
So that everybody, particularly the Grand Commander or anybody else with us, they would see the magic happen.
Sure.
So that Cecil kind of blends in a little bit more.
Excellent.
But Katie knows, so it's fine.
Katie is weirded out by pure Cecil.
Let's go. It's going to be a blast.
Oh, that's so weird.
Keep up.
Oh. Well. Okay. Now athletics check. Katie rolled a 19.
That's because Katie's actually young.
Katie.
So with Jack of all trades, Cecil's athletics is now a +1, not a -1. So that's a 17.
You and Katie hold your respective owns in the mosh pit. The elbows are up, the head is on a swivel, the music is bumping, and you make a solid impression on those in attendance. You notice as you get up closer to the stage, in addition to the barrels, the stage is also lined with a bunch of scarecrows, which Cecil would know is the old symbol of Yarrow, Lord of Reaping.
Absolutely, yes.
Yeah, it's the
Yeah, it's
traditional
Scarecrow's
decoration for Yarrow's Day.
Yes, we put the presents up the arms and they get a little bit bigger.
Some places will do like an effigy, like it's a whole thing.
It's a whole thing, yes. Sometimes you have to, you take the head off and you hide the head and you have to go, hunt the head.
Beside just having a good old time in the mosh pit, is there anything that you're trying to do?
Keep an eye out for Nyx or anyone fitting that description for sure, but also trying to get the lay of the land to know, okay, so this is where the bands are playing, so where would the green room be? Where would the bands be waiting? Where are the artists hanging out? And maybe try to make a good impression on one of the bouncers out there if we need to get in.
Give me a perception check.
18.
You get kind of like a weird prickle, like somebody's watching you. Like, that kind of vibe that like old houses give off, just generally speaking.
Sure.
But you also, you're looking around trying to figure it out. It's like, oh, there's a draft coming in. There's a massive bay window behind the stage that is just wide open, and that's where the artists are entering and exiting from. Is they're going outside. There's the outside door where Billy initially took you after None started playing. There is some seating outside and whatnot. It looks like artists are getting prepped out there.
All right, Katie, outside.
What?
Outside.
She follows you.
We move that way. As soon as we get outside, we go, oh, good. It's, the last time I was at a concert that was this loud that, it was actually Led Spelljammer.
We're all just looking at Ryan.
I'm
right
just
now.
shaking my head.
Down, it's canon.
No, that's the thing. It's all canon. It's all going in. Excellent. So
Do you guys know that our old friend Court Gurney was in a band?
Hmm?
Yeah, it was Timmy Eat World.
That's pretty good.
I'm real mad.
I'm also real mad, but that was also the one I liked best.
Yeah. It's okay. I have more.
I have more as well.
I have none. I will not participate.
It's okay, Justin. Someone's got to stay unfettered by the bit and keep us grounded in the narrative.
I'm not supposed to be the one unfettered by the bit. That's the problem.
It's fucking Groundhog Day. Anything's possible.
In Yarrow's Eve, there's scarecrows and 9 Inch Nuns playing.
No, it was not.
What does that mean?
It was Cast Iron Nuns. It started with Iron Maiden, and then I went further afield.
It could be Cast Iron Maiden and 9 Inch Nuns.
Uh-oh, and we have gotten Justin into the bit also.
He couldn't resist.
I just punch it up. Don't worry.
Justin, what is Arabin doing?
So Arabin, like he said, is going to somewhat keep an eye on Cecil. Also, is Geth still at this party?
Yeah, no, Geth is mostly hanging out back. You can see that, she eventually kind of takes up and starts talking to a couple other, goth folk for a couple of minutes, but take out something and start, smoking from a pipe. But she's just kind of chilling.
Okay, so once I see her and I see Cecil in the mosh pit, I'm going to duck around the corner, use disguise self into that half-elf disguise I used the other day. Or earlier today. Earlier today. Except I'm going to change the fit to match more of this party vibe.
Sure.
And I'm going to go approach Geth. And I walk up and, oh, fancy seeing you here.
Oh, there you are. You were looking for Nix. Well, guess you're going to find him.
Oh, is he here tonight?
That's the thinking. It's supposed to be. I hadn't seen him, but he tends to, dip in and out.
Oh, well, if you do see him, I would love to get an introduction. There's something about him that's so striking.
Deception check.
Okay. That is a 23.
Not gonna cut it. She gives you an up and down, just like vaguely suspicious, but definitely letting it slide. All right, happy to do it. Your name again?
I'm Apollo.
Apollo, right.
And only if it's not too much trouble. I don't want to ruffle feathers since I'm new here.
Absolutely not, especially if you're looking to be a friend of the cause, then sure, why not?
Absolutely.
You want any? And she holds the pipe up.
Oh, sure.
And she hands it to you. Make a Constitution saving throw.
Is it advantage on those?
No, if it was wisdom.
Oh, wisdom.
I tried, my guy.
What was Harper's?
That was just on Cecil.
And that was just the mental stats, so it was
And it's just the mental
intelligence,
stats.
wisdom, charisma.
Okay, cool. That is a 15.
Okay. 15 does pass. It's weed.
Oh, okay. Arabin is not used to that, but he's going to try to play it off as though it's normal.
You in any weed-related checks, you will be making deception checks at regular rather than at advantage.
Nice, pure. Yeah. I haven't done that in a while.
Mm.
I've been trying to keep my mind sharp when I've been traveling.
Makes sense. Well, there's a water barrel in the kitchen if you're looking for something to, dunk your head or just to grab a sip of something.
Good to know. But you said you haven't seen Nyx yet. Is that correct?
No, I haven't.
Okay. Well, I'll go get a drink, and if you see him, just look for me.
Will do.
Arabin's gonna re-enter the party, duck around a corner, drop the disguise.
Okay.
And he's gonna go immediately dunk his head.
Yeah. You go into the kitchen. You see there's a couple of other, very clearly some of the other bands that are here tonight are just kind of hanging out in the kitchen and having some kitchen beers.
Good old kitchen beers.
Good old kitchen beers. It's a big kitchen. It's a decent spot to hang out. You're not sure who's gone up or who's up next. You're not seeing anybody that's, by themselves more so than the other. So you don't think Nyx is in here.
Arabin is going to clock everyone who has a loot, though. Sure,
absolutely. Harper.
Yeah.
You've played a couple of rounds. You've made nice with Riker. You're going to keep playing cards? You're going to go and find something else to do?
I think I'm going to spread out just to keep getting a sort of grasp of the situation and everything like that. I think I want to go and try and find where it seems most obvious that Nyx would set up to actually play his set.
He's going to be on the main stage. That is for sure.
Where is that located?
That is that first, that large main room at the back of the house where Cast Iron Nun has been playing.
Okay.
You can see the stage up against that window there that's kind of lit up. And there's a drinks table at the other end of the room there. The mosh pit is around the couches.
Then strike all of that. I think I'm going to go just keep exploring. I'll go across the hall.
Okay. That's the kitchen.
And that's where Arabin is currently.
Yep.
If seeing Arabin in there, I will then continue to spread out and head upstairs.
Okay. You head upstairs.
I'm like, all right, cool. Ground floor covered. Got it.
You head upstairs, which I have now added to the Discord. So there's a couple of rooms on the left side of the house. There are 2 bedrooms with various things going on in there. On the right side, there are 3 rooms. And then at the back of the house, there is 1 long, narrow room.
I love this room that looks like it's just full of clothes.
It's the coat room.
As if there's... it's the coat room, yeah. I was going to make a dirty joke, but...
I thought they were cats. Until I zoomed in, I thought it was the cat room.
What every party needs.
God, doesn't it, though?
Yeah, there's just a cat room, yeah.
If these have the bearings of bedrooms, I don't want to walk into one in case anyone's getting a little hanky-panky action going on. So I'll go into that bigger, longer room at the top of the stairs.
Sure.
Hey, Griff, just for science, could we get the don't want to see any hanky-panky line in the Harper voice?
Oh, sure. Man, I don't want to see any hanky-panky.
That's pretty good.
Yeah,
pretty good. No, that was a good call. Good call.
This voice is the best artistic decision I've ever made in my entire life. I love Harper so much.
You open the door to the study. Unlike every other room in this house, as far as you can tell, this one is mostly empty and quiet. You could tell as you were coming up the stairs, the rooms off to the left were open. There was no hanky-panky going on in there. The rooms off to the right, that's another story. Who knows? Their doors are closed. Hard to say. But this one, you walk in, and the other rooms have been lit by, magical means, lights and orbs and whatnot. This one, there's a couple of very dim magical lights that have been suspended in here, but they look different than the other ones. As the artificer of the group, I will just very clearly, this room was lit by someone specifically. They were not a member of the party that was getting everything else set up. This person came here and brought their own lighting setup with them for this room.
And they're I'm sorry, did you say they were magical lights, or they're...
But they are of a different make and quality than
Gotcha.
the lights throughout the rest of the house.
Copy, got it.
And you walk in, and it's impossible to hide your entrance, even with all the noise. With Ignis on these floorboards, there's no way. And so there's a creak, and from somewhere else in the room, you hear a chair scrape. Who's that?
Oh, hi. Sorry. Didn't mean to... Not trying to interrupt or anything. I'm just scoping things out.
You see a tall figure move from behind a bookshelf. They're probably about 6'2", 6'3", rail thin. It's the eyes that draw you in the most because you've only ever seen these type of eyes on one other person. Arabin.
Oh.
It's another Asimar.
Oh.
Oh, hello there.
Hi.
Hi, I'm Sayo.
Sayo. Harper. Pleasure.
Nice to meet you. And your friend.
Oh, this here's Ignis.
Pleasure to make both your acquaintance.
Didn't mean to intrude. It's just it's a little loud downstairs, and
Agreed.
yeah.
No, I came up here to, escape the noise. Found a couple interesting old books. Just kind of looking through them.
Yeah. I'll kind of just move my way into the room a little bit more. What brings you to a party? Fan of the headliner, or?
He's all right. I do like the Lamplighters, though. They're downstairs. I think they're set to go up next.
Lamplighters. I heard of them before. They played with plain white tunics, I think. Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah, I'm not really much for the tunics. Their lyrics are, it's not really my thing.
That's
but,
fair. To each their own.
Exactly.
Looking around real quick, are there windows on this upper level? I think I just kind of want to scope out. I'm just kind of idling, talking to...
Sure.
You said Sayo?
Yeah. SE''O.
Cool. I'll ask this. I want to ask you, Chase. My Asimar friend is the spooky varietal. Is this...
No longer. Significantly less spooky.
Formerly spooky varietal.
Correct.
How on the spooky scale would this new Asimar acquaintance, would you say?
Give me an investigation check.
I swear to God, if I roll another 3, it's an 8. So plus my investigation is a math. Oh my God. 16.
16. With a 16, they're not terribly spooky.
Okay.
They're definitely very thin. They definitely have this kind of otherworldly vibe that some Asimar do tend to carry around themselves. I mean, you've definitely met a single-digit number of folks of this heritage
For sure.
in your life. And Arabin is easily the most down-to-earth of all of them.
Yeah.
So there is this weird kind of etherealness to just how they carry themselves. But beyond that, there is a little something. There's a little tickle on the back of your neck. But spooky house, dimly lit room.
Sure.
What are you going to do?
Can I get a glimpse at all of these cool books that they have mentioned?
Yeah, with a 16, I'll let that 16 continue to ride. There's not many left in here. It looks like this place was mostly, properly abandoned however many years ago. But you're seeing some old records and accounts of the city of St. Yogan itself.
Huh. Boring. I'm just gonna... You haven't seen this fella, this Nyx character, have you, around these parts yet? I think his set's about to start soon.
Not really. I definitely know he's about, but he tends to kind of do his thing until the time comes, and
is he one of those
then he goes.
disguisey sorts, like changes how he looks?
I've heard he can do a little bit of that, but a lot of folks can do that. Go ahead and roll.
Hey, you tell me if you were him, right?
Go ahead and roll me an insight check.
Oh no.
If you're a robot, you gotta tell us.
That's a dirty 1.
We love the negative wisdom.
Hey, if you were Nyx,
Man,
you would tell me, right? Right, Sayo? You'd tell me.
Absolutely.
I don't know what that means. Yeah, I think I'm just gonna scope out the back windows and like take a look and see if the party has spilled out of the mansion into the yard at all, and just kind of get a sense of things from up here.
You see Gethsemane out back talking to a couple of people who are seem to be much more into the gothware than most of the other people. People who are much more earnestly living it, whatever that ends up actually meaning. But she's having some conversations with folks. Cool. That's what you see.
Rad.
You turn around and Seo is gone.
I just say this to Ignis. I go, I bet you that was him. I bet you that was the guy. But like, who the heck anyway knowing aside from like Cecil or somebody. All right, let's get out of here. Let's keep cruising around.
Speaking of Cecil, what are you up to?
Katie and I have made our way outside to kind of. We were trying to scope out where the bands were, or if we could, the artists were hanging out. To see if we could find anybody out there that knew Nyx. So just kind of go out back and look around, and is that where Geth is?
Yeah, you see Geth is standing off a little ways back from where you are and talking to a couple of folks. You can tell that the gothware is not a costume for these folks, if that makes sense.
Sure. So just kind of getting the lay of the land out here. Is there a barrel fire? Is there a scarecrow worshipping?
There is, kind of at the middle of the backyard, there is a bonfire, which looks like it has the remains of a Yarrow effigy sitting in the pit of the fire itself. And there's some people kind of gathered around there, talking, drinking.
Look over at Katie, who is still tagging along. Well, I guess we technically have a job to do. Damn, this is fun.
I mean, we got a job, but like, not really any direction. I haven't seen the Grand Commander in like half an hour.
That's true. Actually, you know what? That's true. We might want to...
Oh, yeah.
Yes.
That's a fair point.
Yes.
I'm drinking while we look.
Me as well, Katie. Come on, let's go see if we can find the Grand Commander. So we're gonna head back inside and start. We'll stay away from the mosh pit a little bit. We're kind of going downstairs. I think the lads have explored most of the downstairs.
Yeah.
So
you see, there are some folks. There is like a cast iron none has finished, and you see another band is kind of filtering out of that, out of the kitchen. And the changeover is starting to happen, so the mosh pit is dispersed a little bit.
Oh my god, Katie, it's the Foo Fighters.
Again, just the same.
No, it's I'm pretty sure that's the Lamplighters, actually.
Oh, it's a cheap knockoff. It's fine. Let's go find the Grand Commander.
They're a different band.
You and your new... No.
In the TV show, as Katie and Cecil wipe by, we see just Dave Grohl on the stage. Like,
but his name is Dave Grohl.
But with elf ears, yeah.
Dave
Grohl.
All right, Katie, I'm in a good mood now. You can explain to me why you love the band Imagine Tarrasque so much.
Good.
It's just kind of nice,
Yeah, but all of their songs sound the same.
Yeah, and like, it's a good song.
Yes, but they've done it for 40 songs now. They all sound the same, Katie.
I'm not going to like every single one of their concerts, but if I happen to catch one, it's a good time. It's not like you have this new shit, old shit situation like you have with everything that you listen to.
AC/DC slaps, Katie. I don't see the Grand Commander down here anywhere. Let's go upstairs, see if we can find anything up there. Maybe they went this way.
There are 3 rooms to the right side of the house. All of them have closed doors except for the last one. And there are 2 rooms to the left side of the house that are currently unexplored. And then there is the room towards the back of the house. You and Harper probably take like the opposite stairs going up and down and like just past each other.
So we'll go off to the left. Looks like there's 2 rooms that way. And we'll start looking for the Grand Commander. Just to check in, make sure everyone's okay.
There's a room with like ragged blue carpet in there. You poke your head in, it looks like it was a bedroom for a couple of kids at one point. There are some broken down, disused twin beds off to one side. And there's not a lot of light in here. It's just kind of the natural light coming through the window. But you see a couple of people sitting around and talking in there, just kind of getting away from the noise. You move down further, 1 room south, and in the room with a broken down queen size bed, you see the Grand Commander sitting crisscross applesauce on the ground across from someone else who has a Sears deck in front of them.
Oh, nice. Just seeing it happen, Cecil stops and like knocks gently on the entryway just to not surprise or interrupt.
Both of the occupants look over to the 2 of you, and the Grand Commander gives you a smile. It's like, Cecil, hey, come on in, This is, I'm sorry, what'd you say your name was? Karma Oakville. Nice to meet you. Cecil and Katie. Nice to meet you both.
Nice to meet you, Karma. Grand Commander, we were just looking for you. We just weren't sure where you were. It'd been a bit, so can't wait to see what the cards avail of here.
Oh, yeah, I don't get readings done often, and, it's nice to sometimes get a little direction when things are a little muddy.
Yes, it is indeed. Sorry, I didn't mean to interrupt.
You're not interrupting at all. Would you 2 like a reading?
Yes, actually. Sounds delightful. I'd love to know what my future holds since I've got so many years in front of me. Looks over at Katie.
Piece of shit.
She looks at you. Make me a deception check. You've lost your advantage because you've involved Katie in this.
It's so funny. It doesn't matter. That's a 25.
Yeah,
25.
No, you're fine. I'm literally pulling up a spread right now.
Oh, hell yeah. We're actually doing this.
I can kind of read tarot a little bit.
Okay.
Karma holds up a hand to the 2 of you and leans forward and whispers a little something to the Grand Commander. She nods. It's like, yeah, that makes sense. You're where you are because you're supposed to be there. You're a good leader. Show them that. Right. Who's first?
Look over at Katie and just stick out my hand to do rock, paper, scissors. Something Cecil has never done. Ever.
Okay. She just kind of takes her hand up. Rock, paper, scissors, shoot. I threw scissors, Ryan threw rock. So Cecil's up first.
As we have just played rock, paper, scissors in an audio medium.
Correct.
Crazier things have happened.
All right. So, this usually works out best if you have a specific question in mind. What's on your mind, Cecil?
I've recently discovered that some people that I thought were long gone from a past life may be much closer to me than I thought and still around. And I'm trying to decide whether or not reestablishing those connections are a good thing.
She spreads out the cards before you and asks you to draw 3.
Okay. Am I rolling? Or what? How do you have an idea for this?
I literally have pulled up a tarot thing. I have just gone ahead and clicked 3 random cards.
Hell yeah, let's do it.
Cecil draws the 3 of Swords, the King of Swords, the Queen of Swords.
Oh.
The 3 of Swords is depicted as a heart with 3 swords going through it. This is telling me that these people, their absence from your life is a sore subject, to say the least. It was damaging. It literally broke your heart. The first card is our past. The King of Swords depicts a man sitting upon a throne wielding a sword. Cecil, this is where you sit now. You are looking at taking these next steps, attempting to find within yourself a steady rock of leadership for a fight you believe is to come. The second card is our present, which means the third card naturally depicts our future, which is good in this case. For the Queen of Swords also sits upon a throne, also wields a sword, but faces to the right. She faces forward. She is the herald of what is to come. And you recognize that as far as re-meeting with what I can only assume is your lost family, there may be consequences that lead to violence. But you are ready to face them. You look forward, and you know what needs to be done. And you will see the future coming to you. You are good at navigating such things.
Thank you, Karma. It's very enlightening.
You're welcome.
Right, Katie, your turn. Can't wait to see what your future holds. Nothing terrible in your cards.
Karma looks at you for just a beat too long, and then moves over to Katie. All right, Katie, what do you want to know? And she leans in, and she whispers her question. And she draws, just as Cecil did, 3 cards. The 10 of Pentacles, the 9 of Wands, and the Fool. The 10 of Pentacles depicts a crowded marketplace with pentacles about. This, of course, represents your past as well. A place where you felt safe and comfortable. A place that you know is guarded by whether it is seals of comfort or simply just known protection. It is yours, and that is your place. The 9 of Wands shows a man amongst many tall reeds, trying to find the correct staff. Indecision. The Fool is the first card in the major arcana of the deck. It is a card of beginnings. Not necessarily of foolishness, but of unknowing. In what you have asked me, the future holds for you a new beginning, whatever it is you want that to be. And Katie looks down at the 3 cards, kind of crosses her arms, and looks up. That is so much more vague than what you told Cecil. And Karma just shrugs. Look, I don't know what you want me to tell you. The cards are right there. I can interpret, but only you can know. Well, I knew what Cecil's thing was. Well, yes. He asked a much more direct question than you did. And Katie's like, thank you, Karma. You're welcome.
Thank you, Karma. And Cecil sets Tangle down. Just
yeah,
for good vibes.
Excellent. The vibes are maintained. Meanwhile, Arabin, your head is sufficiently dunked. Cast Iron Nun has entered the kitchen. The lamplighters have left. What are you doing?
So Arabin feels like if he's gonna get any closer to Nyx, he needs to get backstage. So he's gonna look at the musicians and see if they have sort of any visual like credentials, like a pass or anything like that.
Nah, nothing that official.
Cool. Arabin's gonna grab a broom and he's gonna duck into a corner, cast Disguise Self, disguise the broom as a lute.
Good.
And he's gonna head for the backstage.
Incredible. Yeah. You follow the lamplighters out and around the house. There's like a hedge growth that is outwardly, like just kind of like it's there to keep people from going through that area, but you see the other bands kind of push through and you push on in and nobody gives you a second look as you end up backstage. You see the lamplighters are kind of doing a gear check. You've got one or two other people back here with like some sundry concessions and whatnot. And you've at least got a moment back here where you're not going to get immediately tossed out.
So he's going to start looking around for anybody he hasn't seen yet.
Mm-hmm.
And also possibly look like if he could see somebody that is possibly running the show, like a stage manager or somebody with a clipboard.
Absolutely.
Just need a clipboard.
Yeah,
Fans
no,
in the high-vis vest.
you find someone with a clipboard and a high-vis tunic.
There it is.
What do you do with this information?
Oh, oi, I got a question for you there.
Yeah.
I got Nix's tuning loot. He can't play a show without it. You know where I could find him to give it to him?
Nix flips through the clipboard. He's going up in like 20. He's right after Lamplighters. You hang out here, you'll catch him.
You know where he might be before that? It's very important.
I run backstage. I don't know what goes on out there. This is my house.
Okay. Very well. I'll keep looking for him and come back here if I don't find him.
All right. As you exit that backstage area, make me a perception check.
Ooh. Oh, not as good as I thought. That's a 12. It sort of looked like
Okay.
an 18, but it was actually the 13.
Gotcha. With a 12, you emerge out and you're in your disguise, and you kind of just get a lay of the backyard, and you see a couple of groups of people, and there's Gethsemane, and hey, there's Fenrir over there.
Oh!
Talking to Geth.
Erebin sort of like freezes for a second and realizes he's still in a disguise.
Mm-hmm.
So he's gonna get out of there.
Mm-hmm.
And he's freaking out.
Oh,
He's
shit.
high. He's not sure what he just saw was real.
Oh no.
But he is going to take a moment to collect himself and sort of go back outside, facing away, just to see if he can hear anything that is said.
Perception check at disadvantage, because while the Lamplighters are a folk group, they are playing rather loud tonight.
11.
With an 11, it seems like bland conversation. Like it's the kind of bullshit small talk that you make at a party when you know you should know somebody, and maybe it even behooves you to know somebody, but you've never really had the opportunity to talk. You're not sure which one should be in the know, though. You hear very specifically mention of the Silver Saint at one point, but that's about it.
Okay. But it doesn't sound like they know each other.
No.
Okay. Erebin's gonna slink away again.
Okay.
And he's going to try to push that from his mind from now, but he knows that he is not going to change back into Erebin until he's sure it's safe.
For sure.
But he's going to keep this disguise for now and keep looking around. And then if he doesn't find anybody in like the next couple minutes, he's going to go back to the backstage area.
Yeah, you head backstage, and you are well positioned when an Azamar pushes through the bushes. And as he walks back, you can see, he looks one way as he's walking through. If you did not have the powers that you have, and you hadn't seen Cecil use a variety of self-changing options over the past year or so that you've known him, you might have missed the transformation. But as this Azamar walks back, he goes from being a kind of reedy, almost nerdy-looking guy to full-on Ziggy Stardust.
Fucking knew it.
But do I see his eyes, and is he still like Azamar?
Oh yeah, 100%. Like this is your kin.
Okay, so I sort of see him walk by and just under my breath and go, no fucking way.
Well, I'm sorry. Is there a problem there?
You are Nyx, I presume?
I am. And you are?
Arabin panics because he didn't think of a name again. The friends call me Stuart.
Yes. There it is.
What can I do for you, Stuart?
Sublime.
He said he had a loop for you. Something about a tuning loop?
Yes, Nyx, this is your tuning lute that you use for every show.
He reaches out his hand.
Wait, this is the wrong one. I'll be right back. Runs away.
Well, that was fucking weird, man. I don't know. I just run back here. You're just letting folk back here, man. Look, they didn't have a guard. I don't know what you want from me, Nyx. Like, you're up in 5.
Yeah, Arabin's gonna duck back behind a corner and redisguise himself as the Apollo half-elf as he thinks of what to do now that he has made contact.
As you reemerge, you see Geth, but you do not see Fenrir.
Oh, hello again.
Sorry, you missed Nyx. I think he just walked backstage there.
Oh, back there. Well, do you think they'll... Doesn't look like there's tight security there.
No, not terribly. You could probably get back there, but it's up to you.
Yeah, let's see where this night takes me. He's gonna try to get backstage again.
Okay.
This is a different guy.
This has the feeling of, like, I'm going to show up and get multiple free samples wearing different hats and mustaches.
I told you I was gonna do a classic sitcom thing.
He did say that.
You did.
I was gonna say this feels like an Adam Sandler film.
But yeah, there is no guard. You see Nyx sitting back there, sitting on a bench, just tuning his lute.
Well, do my eyes deceive me, or is this the famous Nyx I've heard about?
That would be me, but who are you?
Oh, how rude of me. My name's Apollo. I'm a friend of Geth.
You know Geth's enemy. Lovely young lady.
Indeed. I'm traveling from the north, and I've heard tale of your movement of sorts. And, I have to say, I really like it. I heard your music's not bad either.
I mean, I do what I can. You know, everything has to have a couple of layers in order for everything to work. But I'm glad you're, enjoying the bite of the whole cake, as it were.
Absolutely. I've always felt that what is the point of art if we don't make it a little political?
One always does kind of have to fold into the other, you know? Give me one more perception check.
Ooh, 18.
18. Very good. Todd walks up. Nyx, it's about time for you to go on. Thank you, love. And he pulls something out of his jacket, pulls a pick out of his jacket for his lute. And the moment he grasps the pick, you feel a change instantly come over this individual. This was already probably one of the most gregarious and charismatic people you have ever met in your life, without a doubt. And then he grabbed the pick and that doubled. And you look at this pick and you get kind of a tickle on the back of your neck. With an 18, you know where you felt that tickle before. Nyx is holding a piece of an infernal core.
Oh, that's quite a nice pick you have there, mate.
Ah. Got it from a friend of mine, as it were.
Interesting. You should probably get ready for your performance, but I'd love to chat later.
Deception at disadvantage.
Oh, still a 19.
Whoa.
Right. Yes. I think we will be chatting later. And he winks. And they stand up, brush themselves off. Well, go on. You don't want to miss the show. As the lamplighters are leaving the stage.
Erbin runs off. He knows what he saw. And he's going to try to find Harper or Cecil, whoever's around.
I will say that you all very easily convene in that main room back over by the bar. It has gotten round that Nyx is going to be performing. That kind of like quiet hush has fallen over the party. Everybody is, talking and excited. Even the other bands that were here are pretty amped to see Nyx do his thing.
Guys, I met the lead singer of Heavenessence.
I have got big... drops out of disguise real quick. I've got big news.
Yeah?
Well, I met Nyx.
Oh.
I'm not going to bury the lead. He's using an infernal core as his pick. Fenrir is here. I think this Nyx may be an old friend of mine.
Gethsemane is amongst you all.
Oh,
And
didn't know
looks
she
at-
was here?
Would you have changed anything?
Probably not. Arabin's high.
Oh, no.
Gethsemane looks at you and places a hand gently but firmly on your shoulder. How do you know Fenrir?
Oh, hello, Geth.
Answer me now. Be honest, I will know if you're lying.
He...
Hey, I'm going to step in here and say, Arabin, you do not have to answer that question. Geth, I respect everything you've done for us. We don't owe you anything.
You owe me a very little bit of truth. I'm here for a reason, and it has to do with Fenrir.
Can we ask what your relationship to him is?
Just met him tonight.
Okay.
I've been trying to make that contact for 6 months.
So I'm guessing you know the same amount about Fenrir as I do. Let's leave it at that.
We should have words after this. I mean you no will if you're saying it like that.
Okay.
But this is hardly the place, because it's about to get real fucking loud in here. As she says that,
Ah, jeez.
Nyx steps out on stage. Harper, you can barely recognize the Aasimar that you met upstairs probably about half an hour ago.
That was fucking him. Damn it.
Cecil, you see this Aasimar, tall shock of red hair, incredibly intricate makeup, tunic ripped open down to the navel with just a little bit of chest hair, not a lot, but just a little bit. The vibes are immaculate.
Good.
Cecil takes no note of any sort of physical attractiveness and pays very close attention to the skill that they show in they as they go to pick or as they go to finger play the lute and how fast they can go and the technique involved in it. I've never seen anybody play like that since I mean I did see Aerosmith.
Oh, I liked them when they just went by Fletcher.
Yeah!
While this is going on, Arabin's gonna lean over to Harper and say, I'm gonna be behind you the whole time, but I need to do this for my safety.
Alright.
And Arabin casts invisibility on himself.
That's okay, and I jiggle my shades. I can still see you.
Thank you for joining us here on Another Path. You can find our website and merch store at anotherpathpodcast.com and our network at ghostlightmedia.net. You can support our efforts by donating at patreon.com/ghostlightmedia or by giving us a rating and review over on Apple Podcasts or whatever podcatcher will let you. You can find us on Blue Sky at anotherpathpodcast.com. Ryan at ralbrecht.bluesky.social, Griffin at griffcolt.bluesky.social, and myself at tqloudly.com. You can find Justin on TikTok at JustJustinMichael and myself at tqloudly. We'll be back in 2 weeks with a new episode, and until then, remember, I only kind of read tarot. I think I did pretty well. Actually, I know I did pretty well. I did ask Caleb from These Silent Secrets. They read far more than I do. I got pretty close. According to them, I got pretty close. This has been a Ghostlight Media production.